What you got? Meat Hook Massacre. Okay, so you're gonna kill everything but Alibou. Modular triggers, we put 2+1 counters on Alibou. I about said Malibu. Go to combat, attack with Malibu. I just said it again. God damn it. Alright, I guess we got Malibu over here. I'm just gonna edit in like a bottle of the rum into his hand. How's it going, everyone? This is Lorehold Gaming, and been a while since we played Magic. The only reason I'm doing this today, and I swear I wasn't planning to record Magic at all. One of my friends started playing Magic in the Discord, and you're like, all right, I'll hop on for a few games. Got a free pack from Omen Paths, and say hi to my new Brawl deck. This is Alibou, if I can edit deck. Yeah, this is Alibou Ancient Witness. It's 4/5 for 3 and Boros. Other artifact creatures you control have haste, and whenever one or more artifact creatures you control attack, Alibou deals X damage to any target, and you scry X, where X is the number of tapped artifacts you control. This deck is weirdly strong for how thrown together it is. There is an insane amount of like commons and uncommons in here, and the deck works fucking flawlessly. So I'm gonna show it off a little bit. I've been having fun with it so far. I think I've only lost one game so far, and it was to someone playing the Aragorn deck. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Honestly, it's weird because I don't usually like aggro decks. I'm a Johnny player. I love my combos. I love getting to touch all my cards. I love being able to do shit with my cards. But with this deck, it's like, all right, vomit my hand onto the field, swing, 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 swing. It's not a complex deck. It is a jackhammer where normally I would be using scalpels. It's a lot of fun, though. I'll show you guys once we actually get into a match. It's a lot of fun. Here we go. Ooh, another... Okay, so this is aggro v aggro. Okay, I don't know how this is going to go for me, actually. I haven't fought an aggro deck yet. I hate going to 6, but I think I have to. Yeah, I definitely made the right call there. Because with this, we can play Solar Transformer turn 2, turn 3 Chromatic Lantern into Hangerback Assembler, and then turn 4, hopefully we get Alibou. We have to draw, or actually no, we don't have to draw a land, because the 3 lands plus Transformer plus Lantern, that's enough for Alibou. It's just a nice side effect that we're going to get Hangerback Assembler off of it too. So we can get Hangerback Walker onto the field, so we have something to swing with on his turn. Or on the turn we play it. Alright. Chromatic Lantern. And then Hangerback Assembler. Assembler creates a walker when it enters. And now we have Start Your Engine active, which is actually very handy for this deck because every creature in the deck is an artifact. That's some bullshit. Son of a bitch. Yeah, no, fuck that. See that too? He was like acting all cocky too. Son of a bitch. He was about to shut off my entire goddamn deck. I mean, I guess it wouldn't shut off the entire deck, but still, that would have been annoying as hell. Take 4 to the face. And then... we are running land light, actually. Let's put a land on top. Yeah, like I said, every creature in the deck is GG. I guess he's done. God, that one could have been bad. Could have been bad. One card about shut off like 90% of my deck. Because like I said, every creature in the deck is an artifact. Everything in this deck is an artifact. And it is hilarious because I didn't even need to like put in removal. Card selection taken care of by the commander. It's a weirdly strong Boros commander. I kind of love it. I have the card in real life, I think. I need to check my collection. It's not on hand right now, otherwise I would. But yeah, it's weirdly strong for how low cost the deck is. So if you're having trouble like making a MTG Arena like Brawl deck, highly recommend this one. You will have to spend a ticket on the commander itself because I believe the commander is a rare. I want to say it's like a gold ticket. Ooh, enchants. Alright, so this will be a weird one because I'm fighting against something that can't be damaged. So we'll have to see. Actually, I do think it is a mythic, now I think about it, because it's on the bonus sheet for Through the Omen Path. Yeah, it's a bonus sheet Through the Omen Paths. Alright. Commercial District, Surveil 1. Really hoping we draw into some more land soon. And I can play Ornithopter out, or Solar Transformer. There we go. Okay, so probably do Ornithopter to get the creature. And then on my next turn I can play Mountain into Ring of the Lucy into Solar Transformer. Probably has a Witness Protection in hand, doesn't he? He has something on end phase. It doesn't really matter. Alright, play Ring of the Lucy. Solar Transformer. That's another thing. For being a Boros deck, this shit ramps like crazy. Like, I have a commander that's a 5-drop, and I can routinely play it turn 3, turn 4. Oh, I don't like the fact that you passed on that. I mean, we still got plays afterward if they do happen to, like, counter Alibou. Alright, Alibou's on the field. Can't counter the effect once it's active, so hit you for 3. Ooh, White Oracite's nice. Of course, we are still land light, so probably put the land on top. Alright, there's Marina, so he's gonna mill 7. Oh no, reveal 7 enchantments to his hand, rest to the bottom. So we got Restricted Office and Amphibian Downpour. That Amphibian Downpour is gonna be annoying if you can get it off, though. Probably gonna have to just take out Marina on my turn. Yeah, excuse me. If nothing else, we can always use White Oracite to get rid of the frog effect. Alright, let's play Hangerback Assembler. That'll make a Hangerback Walker. Then we play Scrapwork Cohort, which makes itself a 1/1 artifact as well, and then we can play Collector's Cage. We get the Hideaway trigger, which will probably pick White Oracite. And our next turn we can use that free as. Attack with all. And now the question is, so 7, 8, 9, plus 7... Yeah, no, we're just gonna take out Marina. And then we get our fucking pick of the litter. Alright, so we do want another land. I'm thinking another mountain. That can go to the bottom, that can go to the bottom. I want more card draw as well. Probably do it like that. Alright then. Now I guarantee you Alibou's getting the frog treatment this turn at the very least. Because he's dead next turn if he doesn't take care of Alibou in some way. Say hello to some way. Funny thing is, I don't really have anything else he cares about. Probably the hanger back, if I had to guess, yeah. Alright. Now then, let's put a +1 counter on the scrap work. Get the white Auracite, get rid of that sphere of safety. Cogwork Progenitor. Liquid metal coating. Not really anything else we can do. So we attack with all except for Ornithopter. And just keep pressure on. That's all we can do at the moment. Force them to do... Oh, actually we could sacrifice something. Yeah, let's sacrifice this. So that we seek a artifact. Oh, Ginger Brute. Oh, and actually I can use that with liquid metal coating to get my commander back. Well, unless you get something big here, you're dead, so... Authority of the Consuls, as long as I don't play a creature, you're still dead. Play Investigator's Journal. Activate Investigator's Journal to draw a card. High Angel of Ruins. Hold on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have enough. Oh, 6. Nope, still no. Okay. Yeah, because if I try... Yeah, I'll just plain cycle it. Okay. Go to combat. You and my friend are dead. God, I love this deck. It is kind of cheap. I will admit that much, because you do so much damage so quickly. The commander basically gives everything in the deck haste, and if you don't have anything you need to kill on your opponent's side of the field, you can punch face with his ability, so you rack up so much damage so goddamn quickly. In a 1v1 format like this, it's amazing. Like, actual multiplayer, I think it's kind of garbage, but 1v1s, this deck is awesome. I may be overplaying it a little bit. I will admit. I could probably make this deck better if I had access to as many wild cards as I wanted, but I haven't played this game on my PC in, like, literal years, so cut me some slack. Probably shouldn't have kept this hand. It is not as aggro as I'd like it to be. Also, the fucking... God. Magic has... I don't mean to be a Magic boomer, and I'm not a Magic boomer. I only started playing at Battle for Zendikar back in middle school. But God, the Universes Beyond stuff. I get it. I get why it exists. I understand there's a niche for it. I am not part of that niche. I dislike Universes Beyond. Okay. It's nothing too bad. Let's play Hedron Archive. We can play Tinker's Tote. Make 2 1/1s. Now my next turn I can play Alibou, as well as White Auracite, because I have a feeling he's playing Titus this turn. Nope, playing Rosa. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to take care of that thing. That's getting too big too fast. Play Alibou. Play White Auracite. take care of the Undergrowth Champion. Attack with 2, and this does 4 damage to Rosa. And we will scrap. Ooh, Esper Sentinel. Put that to bottom, put that to bottom, and we're good with that. Yep, there's Titus. Alright. Play Plains, play Esper. And just like that, we get a surrender. Because he realized that I can attack and kill Titus. God, this deck. I love it. I love it so much. This is the most fun I've had playing Magic on MTG Arena in a while. I won't even lie to y'all. This is... Oh, God. This is the equivalent of just turning my brain off. This is like... If my normal decks are a well-cooked steak dinner, this shit is potato chips. Does that make sense? Like, that makes sense, right? Like, it's not as like, stimulating, but at the same time, no one hates potato chips. I fear this analogy is getting away from me. Especially considering Magic's relationship with Pringles. But yeah, this deck is awesome. I love it. I love it so much. This one is going to be an interesting matchup though, because Necrobloom's a tough cookie. We need at least 7 artifacts to pop it. Man, I forgot they added Bleachbone Verge. Yeah, that was the one thing I will say Aetherdrift did correct, is they made it so that we had all of the Verge cycle. Like the add one, but if you control planes or if you control one of the 2 land types, add another. Yep, return that back to your hand. Play this out, play this. Then our next turn we should be able to play Alibou. Alright, play Alibou. We attack with the Ornithopter, do 2 damage to the Iridescent. Fucking Thousand Moon Smithy off the top. Not bad at all. Because this is one of the better cards in the deck. I was lucky enough to pull this. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Luckily, I think the Thousand Moon Smithy actually gets me an out for it. Matsulanatsi, activate, draw a card, and then we'll discard Contagion Engine because we can get back with Junk Diver. Play the Mountain, and then swing with the Ornithopter, deal 3 to face. Then we'll do that. Probably gonna go Mardu on this. I can. Oh no, he's going Abzan. All right. I was expecting him to go Mardu so that he could like start sacking shit, because this seems like an Aristocrats deck so far. All right, so Thousand Moon Smithy. We'll tap Thousand Moon Smithy. Pearl Medallion, Matzanali, Alibou, and the Gnome Soldier. Now we play the Annex Sentry. Exile Fang. Play Junk Diver. Attack with all. Deal 9 to face. Put White Auracite, Liberator, Palladium Mirror, and Eternity Elevator to the top, and then the rest to the bottom. Never mind the One Rings in there. In that case, we can... Oh, nope, they gave up. Oh, I love this game. This game's so fun. Alibou is so goddamn broken in 1v1s. That's the thing. I don't think he was designed for 1v1s. Like, if I remember, I could be wrong. Actually, I think I am wrong. I think Alibou came out with like one of the Brothers War sets. Let me look that up, actually. I'm curious. This is going to throw me off for the rest of the day if I don't figure this out. Alibou. Oh, it looks like it was in a Commander set. What set did it come out in? Sorry, this is completely like derailed me. Doesn't say anything here. Wait, was it in Strixhaven? Alibou set, MTG. Commander 2021. Okay, so there was a couple of different places it came out in. Now I'm looking at it. Because it came out in Omen Path's bonus sheet, Edge of Eternity's Commander, and then Commander 2021. Okay, so it is built for like multiplayer formats, and also apparently there's like a reskin of it for the Marvel Universes Beyond, Iron Spider. But yeah, this is actually... I didn't realize that it was that old. I thought it was like a more recent card. It looks like it's from Brothers War, if I'm not mistaken, but apparently that's not even the right plane. Apparently it's from Strixhaven and it's part of Lorehold. Neat. History lessons with Kevin. / useless knowledge with Kevin, because let's be honest, MTG's not going to come up on your history exams. Ooh, a Slimefoot deck. These are always fun. I like these just because there is that little hint of randomness to them. I do like this hand, though. Esper Sentinel and Palantir of Orthonk. Especially with the Arcbound prototype, so I can make the Esper Sentinel... Yeah, we're keeping. Because what's the most popular turn 2 play in MTG, ladies and gentlemen? Arcane Signet. And you can't pay for it if you didn't like get anything ramping on your turn 1. Which is amazing. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't brought Soul Ring to MTG Arena. Like that, I feel like that would have already been brought to the game by now. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, don't worry, he is an artifact creature. I found this out the hard way when someone pulled a Vandal Blast on my in real life humans deck. Alright. Palantir of Orthonk. Attack with all. We are very land heavy at the moment, so we'll put both those to the bottom and just rely on RNGesus. Oh, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate the Ring of the Lucy. By the way, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know. I have not played Final Fantasy. I don't even know what game this is from. Final Fantasy 15. That is the one Final Fantasy game I played. I just never played to the point where you got that. We won't attack. Palantir. Either he gives me the meteorite or he takes 5. Thank you, sir. At a certain point, this card just becomes you draw one on end step, and I kind of love it. I love being a little shit. Ooh, parallel lives. Thank you for the card. It's got no other effects though, alright. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we play this, we go down 4, up 1, 5, so we can still play Alibou. And that lets us tap all of our mana artifacts. So now we can attack with both of these. Hit Slimefoot for 4. Scry Eternity Elevator to the top, as well as 1 land. And then hit for 3. We'll put the land to bottom actually, because I have a feeling now that he knows that that's something I really want out of the 4 that I scried, he might go for the life loss. Nope, he gave me the Eternity Elevator. Alrighty then. Next turn we can play that and then into Meteorite. Now give us even more tapped artifacts to send at his face. That is another thing, and it's part of the reason why I'm hesitant to call this my favorite deck at the moment. I think in MTG Arena that honor still goes to Baitor. You have to go all out with this deck. Because Alibou only does damage according to the number of tapped artifacts you control, not the number of artifacts you control. So you have to expend everything before combat. So it's like an interesting balancing act of using all of your resources without overextending. Play Adaptive Gem Guard, and then we can play Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Attack with all. 8 damage to the Pitiless Plunderer. And then we'll put the Investigator's Journal to the top, the Worn Power Stone to the top, Ornithopter to bottom, Plains to bottom, Manifold Key, Essence of Antiquity, Market Gnome, and we'll leave the Angel Runes up there. Oh, no, up. There we go. Not quite good game, but one more swing does it. I have a feeling it's going to be a good game now. Oh, no, he's playing it out. Let's see if he has anything. What you got? What you got? Meat Hook Massacre. Okay, so you're going to kill everything but Alibou. Modular triggers, we put 2+1 counters on Alibou. I about said Malibu. Go to combat, attack with Malibu. I just said it again. God damn it. Alright, I guess we got Malibu over here. I'm just gonna edit in like a bottle of the rum into his hand. You know, by the way, if you guys want a deck list, let me know. I would be happy to post it in the comments section. It's not good. You guys could probably improve upon it with like a fresh account if you had all the wild cards you needed. This is thrown together just off of a whim, and it's still kicking ass. So, highly recommend playing this commander if you haven't yet. We're going to do one more game just to show it off a little bit more, and then we'll probably call it for the day. Just because we have been playing like basically the same game over and over and over again of just spill hand, swing. But hey, if it's simple and it works, what problem do you have with it? Of course, this is coming from me. Any of my friends who are currently watching this will tell you that is a bold-faced lie coming from me. I play some of the more complicated decks in our pod. Rune of the Hidden Realm. The play lines on that got very complicated. There's only one time I will say that the playgroup outdid me on like how complicated a set could be, and it was when someone was playing Chatterfang and someone else was playing Dune Brood, and Chatterfang kept sacking scrolls to make it go down in power, while the other person was casting spells to make it go up in power. And I had to get, like, I borderline had to get out of the sheet of paper to write down all the shit that was happening. Also, what the fuck? I haven't been paying attention. They got Rogran Triome and Ancient Tomb. Alright. Game recognizes game. That's actually a pretty good card. I probably want that for my deck. Oh, Surgical Metamorph, copying Simulacrum Synthesizer. Alright, play Pristine Talisman. And then I'm probably gonna get my face beat in by this thing.
Test your metal against my metal. Let's see who wins.
Yep, so Saheeli, Filigree Master, scry 2, draw a card. We're gonna get donked for 4, but that's fine. Got Pristine Talisman just to gain life. Plains, Alibou, pass. Yep, Saheeli again, scry 2, then draw a card because he controls an artifact. I don't like the fact they kept both to top. Oh, hi, Chamil. Okay, yeah, no, we're not winning this one. This one's gonna be the one we lose. Yeah, this one's the one we lose. Fucking Thousand Moon Smithy off the top. That's the top card. What the fuck did I just run into? Okay, so there are limits to Alibou. The limit happens when they have 3 9/9s on turn 4. Okay, there is a limit. Just be aware of that ahead of time. This deck will not win you every game, but it will win you quite a few games. But thank you guys all so much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Go check out some other videos. I have a ton of content on MTG as well as Yu-Gi-Oh! We've also done a blind playthrough of Inscription if you're interested in that. Beyond that, though, thank you all so much for watching this one, and have a good day.